I'm going to start off with my list. There's 3 items on there. I'm not good at several more. These stuff I forgot on my last. I didn't have a list for my last video. I'm going to start off with this storm that's hit Western Europe, or in Hochdeutsch, winter wetter. Well, it's like winter weather, but it's the W in German is with a V sound. Their V's and W's are their V's and W's are reversed. So in proper Hochdeutsch, some chick wants to teach me Hochdeutsch. Well, I'll get that in a second. Now, when I say not Reagan or Schnee, but Schnee, Ice und Schnee, I think you can figure that out. He's been so cold. I think you can figure that out too. Again, if some chick, or even if you speak Hochdeutsch and French, hey, let me know. Respond to this video, and we can. Yeah, that's some chick with no manner of life, 40s to 70, moderately interesting. Like Uta, I've covered Uta a few times, and well, Uta didn't teach me anything. Well, actually, she did, but not the right thing. She taught me how somebody could screw somebody over in more ways than one. But anyway, this storm that's hit Western Europe, it looks like it's multiple centimeters of snow. I think you can figure that out. But anyway, I tell you another story. I'm laughing, but I'm going to stop laughing because this is not funny one little bit. Now, this was in the eastern from my perspective, part of the United States. I think it was around Philadelphia. They found this guy. There was apparently robbing graves. They take a crowbar and is a body snatcher and would steal body parts. And he had them for sale, I guess, on different social media platforms. They found him with, mummified and skeletal remains in his house. They've got him in jail for this because that is illegal, to rob graves and to sell them. And again, I don't mean to laugh because it's not one a little bit funny. Here's a news story. I just saw it. I just saw about 5 minutes of this one news story. It's that's in JP's part of the world. He may want to, if JP's watching my videos, hey, JB, you may be close to this guy's home and get some video of this guy's home and say, this guy is one damn creep to, go and steal bodies and have them for sale on the internet. Again, I say this guy is in jail. I see, what's this one? Bluetooth. Oh, let me show you these headphones. Now, these are Bluetooth. I got these at Goodwill. I get a lot of stuff at Goodwill for a couple bucks. A lot of times I say, well, I can, modify them and do something else with them. And they're like $2 or $3, something like that. And I thought they didn't work because the batteries go bad on those after a while. They got those lithium-ion batteries, which kind of have a habit of not holding up too well. But I charge it up, and it appears to work. I've only played it for 2 or 3 minutes just on some meditation material here on YouTube. I'm gonna charge it up a little more and then try them again. Now the next one I'm gonna cover is it's like Captain Steve. That's his YouTube channel. It's something like that. He does all aviation related stuff. Anyway, he's talking about various aircraft incidents, and this one. I only watched a few minutes of this. This one pilot is giving instructions to land on, I don't remember the airport. I don't remember the exact compass heading of the airport, the runway. That particular airport's got like I'm thinking one out here at Goodyear. There's runway 21 and then runway, that's actually compass heading, like runway 21 is like 210 degrees. That's the actual compass heading. That's how they get their name. But anyway, this pilot is given the instructions to land on runway, what is it? Let me just use 21 because I don't remember the exact compass heading. But it was like he was given instructions to land on runway 21 right, but he actually landed, or maybe attempted to land on runway 21 left. I'm thinking there was already a plane, given clearance to take off from runway. That's what he was given instructions to land on the other runway because there was a plane taking off on the other, there was a plane taking off on left when he was given instructions to land on the right runway. It was something like that, not exactly, but you can go to Captain Steve and get the exact, because he gives her, the pilot where he's given directions of the tower. You can clearly see this pilot. Um, let's see, he's got communications issues. He doesn't know his right hand from his left hand, or right runway from the left runway, and almost has a mid-air collision for not understanding the left runway from the right runway. It's pretty stupid. And you'd think, I'm not a pilot, but I know my right hand from my left hand. I could certainly expect a pilot to know the right runway from the left runway. But anyway, it's interesting. And again, I'm laughing, but not a laughing matter in any means. Now, I don't know if you know what an F-117 is. It F-117? I call it Batman's plane because that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like, if Batman had an actual jet fighter, it would be that F-117. It's a stealth aircraft. It's so unaerodynamic. Only way you can fly it is with a computer. It's just so unstable, unaerodynamic. But it's designed that way. It's designed to bounce back radar signals. That's the way that it's part of that Have Blue project. But anyway, apparently one pilot, or I guess a handful of pilots that saw this thing for the first time, and didn't know what it was. And the guy looked at it. He said, was that a Christ UFO they back engineered and actually built it? I mean, I guess that's legitimately what he said. He thought it was a Christ UFO that they had back engineered, and that's what they were flying Christ UFOs. Just thought that was interesting. I don't remember what I saw that on, but thought that was quite interesting. Let's see. I think I've covered everything here. Captain Steve, Body Snatchers, and he's been so cold. He's been so cold. If some chick wants to keep me warm, even if maybe some frau wants to, not frau, but some O'Hare wants to teach me Spanish. Castilian Spanish, Spanish from Madrid, I don't care. They're basically the same. Word or two different, like the English they speak in England is a word or two different than English they speak here. Okay, love y'all. Hey, for that one chick. Now I say Lebens Evol, but Ivaya con Dios. Adios.